Welcome to Gonson Digital Mastery. Today, we are going to be talking about one of the most important skill everyone should develop. And that skill is self-mastery. Many people want to master money. Many people want to master business. Many people want to master technology. Many people want to master AI. But very few people realize that before you can effectively master anything outside you, you must first of all master yourself. The greatest battle you will ever fight and should ever fight is not against another person. It is not against technology. It is not against circumstances. It is not against the economy. The greatest battle you will ever fight is the battle within yourself. The battle between comfort and discipline, the battle between focus and distraction, the battle between growth and stagnation, the battle between purpose and confusion. Those are the battles you should be fighting within yourself. And when you master them, then you have it all. Today, I would like to share with you 5 practical principles that can help you master yourself even as you start moving by doing them. Now, let's begin into them. Principle number 1, know yourself. Self-mastery begins with self-awareness. You cannot manage what you do not understand. Many people spend years studying other people while they do not take time to study themselves. Now, you need to ask yourself, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What motivates me? What kind of future do I want to build? The more honestly you answer those questions, the more power you gain over your life. Many people fail not because they lack ability, but because they lack awareness. When you understand yourself, you stop living accidentally and start living intentionally. And the second principle is control your attention. Now, many things in this era compete for our attention. Many notifications compete for our attention. The social media competes for our attention. Men compete for your attention. Entertainment compete for our attention. So you can see now many things are competing for our attention. Now whatever appears to you actually seeks your attention. Whatever you encounter in your life at that moment actually seeks your attention. But your attention is one of the greatest assets you have. Whatever has your attention eventually influences your thoughts. Your thoughts influence your actions. Your actions influence your future. If you cannot control your attention, you cannot control your life. Now, one of the ways to deal with controlling your attention is to become intentional about the things you consume. Now, you begin to ask yourself these kind of questions like, is this thing making me grow? Is this thing making me learn? Is this thing adding value to my life? If the answer to these questions is likely no, then it may be time to reduce the way you expose yourself to that kind of thing. Self-mastery requires attention mastery. And the third principle, that is our principle number 3, develop discipline. Many people wait for motivation. The problem is that motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel motivated, some days you do not. But discipline is different. Discipline means doing what needed to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is learning when others are wasting their times. Every successful person develops discipline. Discipline may not feel exciting, but it always creates freedom. Discipline also means staying focused when distractions appear. The more disciplined you become, the more control you gain over your life. Principle number 4, manage your emotions. Many people are controlled by their emotions and they do not understand. When they feel discouraged, they stop. When they feel fearful, they stop. In fact, when they feel intimidated, they stop. When the battle is raging high, they stop. Emotions are real, but the bunch of emotions should not be your leader. Learn to observe your emotions without allowing them to control your decisions. When you feel discouraged, continue moving. When you feel afraid, continue learning. When you feel uncertain, continue growing. When they feel life is uncertain, they stop. But emotion is not always a reliable guide. The goal is not to eliminate emotions because they are natural, you cannot eliminate them. But the goal is to prevent them from controlling your entire life. Now, you should always respond wisely rather than impulsively. The fifth and the last principle is live according to purpose. Someone without purpose is endlessly distracted. Now, when you know why you are doing something, it becomes easier to stay focused. Purpose gives direction, purpose gives meaning, and purpose gives persistence. Now, it is time to truly identify what matters the most to you. What impact would you want to have on your generation? What do you really want out of life? What value do you want your life to represent? The clearer you define your purpose, the easier you achieve it. People who knows their purpose often waste less time. Why? Because they know where they are going. Now let's bring it all together now. Let's review the 5 of them, the 5 principles we just mentioned. Know yourself. Control your attention. Develop discipline. Manage your emotions and live according to purpose. Self-mastery is not a thing you achieve in one day. It is a lifelong journey. Now, every day represents new opportunity to grow. Every day represents new opportunity to learn. Every day represents new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Do not and never focus on becoming perfect. Focus instead on becoming better. Small improvement repeatedly, consistently reproduce extraordinary achievement. Remember this. The person who masters himself is often stronger than someone who masters the external conditions within him. The greatest and first victory a man should have is a victory of self-conquering. You should also know that before you master anything around you, that actually comes from a mastery of your own self. Thank you for watching. If you find this video valuable, subscribe to Gonson Digital Mastery and join us as we learn how to master ourselves and master the digital world. We shall meet in the next video. But before then, master yourself and master the digital world.